Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis quite a few times in the past, although it's been about a week, and I want to get things updated here now that the week is over. And obviously for NASDAQ, a lot of stocks got hammered, so it's not like this was just AMD's problem or anything like this. Now, if tech stocks were all running and then AMD was doing this, that would be a pretty big red flag. But a lot of stocks got drilled, so it's not like this was just exclusive to AMD or anything like that. But nonetheless, let's get some things updated here going into next week. The one thing that is a good sign from a charting perspective, from the big picture, is that the price is doing a good job of maintaining above and right around that pink line there, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above it, from the grand scheme of things perspective, you definitely want to see the price stay above it, assuming of course you're bullish. And again, to give credit where credit's due, the bulls are doing a good job of maintaining right around that pink line going forward. So that's definitely the initial and ideal level of support going into next week, staying up above that point. Now, in the event the price starts to separate down through that pink line, then the next key level where the buyers seem to really be hanging out is right there at about $13.70. You can see on several occasions, when the price did separate down through there, the bears try to press down through that green line but failed. Once again, try to press down there and failed. So for whatever reason, it's kind of a random spot, but 1370 is apparently where people are wanting to buy right now in the event that pink line doesn't hold. So ideally, again, top priority, or not top priority, but ideal situation in terms of supports holding would be the 200 period, that pink line. If that doesn't hold, then 1370 would be the next level to keep an eye on. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, in the shorter term, you have this little downtrend line like this, so keep an eye on that. And if the price can get a break through that downtrending trend line, then the next level to keep an eye on from a resistance standpoint is going to be that purple line up there, which is the 50 period simple moving average. But no point in talking about the 50 period simple moving average until the price can first break up through this trend line right there. So and you could really say that from the big picture of things, that a bear pennant formation has formed. So if that's the bear pull, I would not disagree with that. So if this thing does break down to the downside next week, would not be shocked. But the good news is there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market. So just because this has a bear pennant right now doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to break down through 1370 or anything like that. But again, would it be shocking? No, I don't think anybody would be shocked. But we'll see what happens with it. So have a great weekend, and we'll keep an eye on it on Monday. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.